Alright guys, I'm very excited for this video. We got 7 life lessons I've learned from my alopecia areata journey. Getting it might be the best thing that has ever happened to me. I'm serious. So let's get into it. First off, I learned that people love to put their insecurities and project them onto you. They do this inadvertently, but it's very, very common when you think about it. When I first got alopecia areata, I was embarrassed about it. I was insecure about it, and I would shave my head pretty much every 3 days because I didn't like my bald spot showing. People come up to me all the time, my friends, my family, like, you know what, if I was you, I would get a fade haircut, or I would just grow out my hair until my hair was covering the bald spots, or you can't be bald, that's crazy. So all these things, and I was like, no, I want to be bald. I like being bald. And after a month or so, I actually did really enjoy being bald. It's my personality, it's who I am. People love to say, oh, this is what I would do, or I would do this, because they're insecure about losing their hair, it's fair. Once you lose your hair, you realize, wow, hair is a big part of your identity. The second thing I learned, I love this one, bald is beautiful. And people respect the baby butt smoothness. I wish I was bald for this video because that would be very nice. People respect it that you're bald. Beauty goes way beyond looks and hair. It goes all the way deep into your soul. Beauty is having the courage to shave your head bald, being confident as a bald 22-year-old person. It's cliche to say it, but once you live it, you really, really appreciate it, and you realize that other people do too. You know, they admire the courage to shave your head bald. So, you know, I even was walking down the street and I had some strangers ask me if they could rub my baby butt smooth head. Of course I said yes. Number 3, most of us have no idea what true hunger feels like. I know this is a little bit off topic from alopecia areata, but when trying to heal my alopecia areata, I experimented with intermittent fasting a lot. So I'd fast for 16 hours every day, so my eating window was in an 8-hour period from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then I would also do longer fasts once a month or so, from 24 to 48 hours. When you do a fast for that long, you begin to realize what true hunger feels like. When you wake up on a normal Monday and you're hungry for breakfast, you say, oh, I'm starving for breakfast. You're not starving, trust me. And even I, just fasting for 24 or 48 hours, that's probably nowhere close to even actually starving. We're not really hungry, we're just conditioned to eat at the same time every day, and we're conditioned to believe that we need 3 full meals every single day to survive. We don't. Number 4, embrace the suck, specifically cold showers, as voluntarily putting yourself through the struggle is what life's all about. Now again, this is kind of besides the alopecia areata point, but having alopecia areata forced me to make a decision to overhaul my life with healthy habits. I ended up taking a cold shower every single morning. That was part of my morning routine, and it's something I am incredibly grateful for. If you can force yourself to be uncomfortable and you can learn to love that, what obstacle is going to get in your way? You can't be stopped because you put yourself through the discomfort voluntarily. Later on in the day, when you don't want to do something, you don't want to sit down and work, you sit down and work because it's easy. You love the struggle. I only took a 60-second ice cold shower every morning, but that 60 seconds is just telling my mind, hey, I'm okay in here. I'm okay with being uncomfortable. And that carried over through the rest of the day. Number 5, being alone is necessary for growth. So get comfortable with it because you're going to have to do it at some point. You know, in this life, all we have is ourselves, truly. Spending time with yourself and acting how you want to act. When you're constantly with other people who have a preconceived notion of who you already are, you tend to just act in that character, per se. If everyone else sees you as some athletic basketball player, that's what you're gonna do. If everyone sees you as some academic reader, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna become that identity. But if you say, okay, I don't care what anybody else thinks, I'm gonna spend time by myself and do what I want to do, that's when the most growth happens. So number 6 is some things that are bad for your health are good for your soul and a net positive. So for all the preaching I do about eating healthy, sticking to your healthy habits, sacrificing things, being uncomfortable, you gotta realize that sometimes eating ice cream or having that extra slice of pizza, you know, it's bad for your health, yes, but you know, maybe you're going on an ice cream date with someone who eventually becomes your wife or husband or significant other? Are those 20, 30 grams of sugar in that one serving ice cream, are they really bad for you? Because you just met someone who provided so much value and happiness and joy in your life. Sometimes things that are bad for you, bad for your health, are good for your soul. And it's like a net positive. You know, it's that saying that dessert calories are happiness calories, or dessert calories count backwards. And I think that is true. As long as you can minimize things that are bad for your health, are good for your soul, and net positive. And last but not least, everything in moderation, even moderation. It's so much more than an elimination diet. That's not going to be your cure-all for your whole life. If you're eliminating foods forever and then you try to go back to a diet, you're gonna swing way on the opposite end. That happened to me. After being on the elimination diet for so long and being so strict on it, when I started to reintroduce foods, I found myself kind of addicted to chocolate. And I never even really liked chocolate before, but it was simply because I couldn't have it during the elimination phase, that when coming back and eating it, I loved it so much. I think chocolate is fine. You know, it's actually good for you. Dark chocolate is actually good for you as long as you have it in moderation. You know, that's the key to life. Balance, moderation. People throw out these terms all the time. You know, it's okay to go off the rails sometimes. It's okay to do things that are bad for your health, as long as they're in moderation. This allowing yourself to going off track, that keeps you on the track, right? So it's allowing yourself to have a little bit of bad thing, and then you'll get right back on the track. Whereas if you restrict yourself from it, then you're gonna go back and really binge in it. Those are the 7 life lessons I learned from alopecia areata. It was such a blessing to get this autoimmune disease. It really helped me develop healthy habits and grow as a person into who I am today. I'm thankful for alopecia areata. I'm thankful for this journey. I'm thankful for you guys sticking with me, watching this whole video. If you're here right now, please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Keep on coming back for more. Watch all my other videos. I got a bunch of content on the AIP diet, alopecia areata, and autoimmune disease in general. Thank you guys. Have a great day.